In the afternoon, a tanker was sunk in the Pacific Ocean and caused oil to leak in the ocean.
What are you doing? I'm watching the news.
It's just some stupid things. It's none of our business. Let's watch Netflix instead.
Oil could destroy the insulating ability of animals. For example, if sea otters lose their insulating ability, they can't maintain their body temperature. They might die from chilly seawater. 90% have died from 150,000 to 3,000. Besides, they were killed, so we need to save them. They also play a very important role in the ecosystem. Sea otters are the top predator. Without them, sea urchins will overpopulate and devour forests that provide cover and food for marine animals. Can you just sit here and do nothing to help but deteriorate this situation?
Oh.
Put in mind that sea otters is not the only one. Vaquita, hawksbill turtle, blue whale sharks are also victims.
How about the ocean pollution?
So first, businessmen built electronic machines to extract crude oil, and during the extraction, oil might leak and create a large quantity of pollutants. According to research, each 1 liter extract oil will contaminate 1 ml of seawater during the extract process. Every day, there are more than 14 quadrillion liters of oil being extracted. Secondly, 55,000 radioactive waste from mainly power stations, but also military operations and space exploration might leak into the ocean, which is carcinogenic and extremely dangerous. Last, people use water to cool down machinery. As a result, water enters the ocean at a high temperature. So, as you can see, the temperature has increased rapidly. Wow, the ocean pollution is really severe. Ooh, wait, what? This is a really critical issue we need to solve. What can I do to help? First, use fewer plastic products. Plastic litter kills more than 2 million seabirds and 100,000 marine mammals every year. Plastic are the main factor that destroys the ocean and hurt the sea animals. Plastic entangles and kills tens of thousands of marine animals every year. It sounds terrible. We can use reusable bottles and boxes to store food and avoid buying products made from plastics. Second, stop purchasing items that exploit marine life. From buying habits, avoid consuming crocodile litters items like bags, wallets, belts. From eating habits, try not to eat seafood like fish and lobsters. Third, we can support the organizations working to protect the ocean. Nowadays, there are a lot of organizations that intend to protect the ocean and marine animals. We can support them by participating in those events. Young diving with a purpose is a choice. I heard that in CSS, there is an Ocean 3C team. Students could be proactive in those events. I'm gonna give a presentation and invite my dad's friends. Since they are potent, I'm sure he can use his authority to persuade others and help the ocean and marine animals. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Today we are going to tell you about marine lives. Before I talk about the various pollution, let's ask ourselves, why should we care about this? Dr. Sylvia Earth said that, in a way we are all sea creatures. No ocean, no life, no ocean, no us, which is totally correct. Don't underestimate our ocean. The ocean possesses 17% of Earth. In addition, the ocean provides 50% of oxygen for organisms that live on Earth and adjust the Earth's temperature. Don't try to ignore the fact that the ocean is being polluted, because the consequences is severe and no one could bear with it. Let's imagine if the ocean has been massively polluted. Fishers, real estate developers, and different workers who work on the marine will be unemployed. No doubt that the world economy, the ecosystem, would be affected. If you still think this is acceptable, then could you deal with a massive amount of trash stuck in the engine? I know some in this room work in the marine. Imagine one day you are in a rush on a job and need to launch out. However, in the middle of your work, your engine is stuck.
How will you feel?
If you still think this is not related to you and want to ignore it, think about the sea activities. Water skiing, kayaking, boat trip, banana boat. If the ocean has been massively polluted, you can't ever enjoy this anymore.
If that is still not enough, think about your eating habits. Sashimi, squid ink spaghetti, oysters, and various flavoring. Last, the process of producing Alzheimer's disease pills and heart disease pills relies on the ocean. If the ocean has been polluted, these pills can't be produced, and patients can do nothing but wait for death. Please don't wait until it is irreversible.
So let's look at the pollutions. The greatest threat to our planet is the belief that someone else will save it. It is a quote from Robert Swan. We shouldn't think others will save it and do nothing to save the ocean and marine animals. We shouldn't hesitate. We should take action. Thank you for your listening. Very glad to have you here.